Привет, мои сладкие булочки, вы на канале АМАКС-плей, меня зовут Саша, и мы продолжаем играть в Hogwarts Legacy. В прошлой части мы потратили кучу времени на поиски лун Деми масок, но это задание мы сделали, и теперь у нас есть заклинание Алахамора 2. Можем скрывать замки чуть покруче. Посмотрим, что будет дальше. Погнали! Что у нас там по заданиям? Есть одно. Себастьян. У Себастьяна есть план поговорить с Анной без ведома Соломона, но прежде он хочет встретиться со мной за пределами деревни. Хорошо.
I'm not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Да блин.
Revelio.
Понятно. Хорошо. То я думаю, куда их здесь куча такая стоит. На! Бум!
Bastion, a
Такс, такс,
lost relic
такс.
from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
We just need to get Anne to the catacomb and work out how to make a dark sacrifice.
Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Good luck with Ominous, until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you
Опять?
soon.
1 минута диалога и все. Задания нет. А по заданиям у меня голяк. Алахамору я не буду делать. 13 лун еще искать. Это на 2 часа мне. И чертова метла. Тогда сделаем так. Открываем карту. Смотрим Хогвартс. Тыкаем на любой флажочек. Оп. Нет, не на любой. На вот этот. Во. Вот у нас есть задание. На поле я не хочу. Тут что у нас? История магии. Отлично. Вот туда и пойдем. Тебе соперник нужен, да? Нет. Не-не-не-не-не. Хоп. Подождем.
Leave it to Bins to make the most interesting school in the world seem dull.
А, мы на урок пришли?
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant
Привидение,
tragedy.
профессор?
But more specifically, we will address the
Такого не было еще.
devastating effect
Не
it had
заснись.
on the wizard milling industry.
Не спать,
Throughout
не
the many
спать, не
goblin
спать.
battles, countless
Она
wizard
всё равно заснула.
cloaks were lost. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now for a stroll to the bell tower entrance hall. Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the late early Middle Ages. The hall and the bell towers that loom above it.
If you fail history of magic, you're doomed to repeat it. The class, that is.
Следуйте за профессором.
Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Irgit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
Даже после смерти заставляет работать беднягу.
Did you say Bragbor?
Не помню.
I think I know that name.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin wrought iron and silver has survived to this very
Теперь я poнял, о ком речь.
Oh, of course. Lodgok said he was an ancestor of Renrock.
Where were we? Oh, yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby.
Revelio. Interesting. Not Grimbold Weft.
Герой Хогвартс. Гомбольд. Швейт. Где?
Revelio. Best keep searching.
This is a centuries-old likeness.
Confringo!
Study companion. People have always loved them. I find that comforting.
Revelio.
Вот эту
Handy
страницу.
resource indeed. This Grimbold
Да. Одна черепушка осталась от
You
него.
found Grimbold Weft.
Просто
Why
старый
didn't you
череп.
tell us it was just a skull?
Well, of course he's just a skull. Everyone knows Grimbold Weft died of dragonpox in 1753. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Athpuddle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment. Standing in eternal but symbolic watch over the bell tower is a retinue of loyal knights, or rather, statues of knights, I should clarify. Keen-eyed students will spot the statue of Sir Athpuddle of the cheerful countenance nestled among the ranks. His fame was not won by
Abandoning
vanquishing
class to
foes in
wander the
single
halls is in
combat,
keeping with
nor
Professor
by
Binns'
slaying
manner of
bloodthirsty
teaching.
dragons, but rather in training yards and sculleries, where his warm and approachable demeanor was celebrated by old friends and newcomers alike. I encourage everyone to make the waving statue's acquaintance.
Revelio.
There's nothing quite so magical as history. Dusty, immutable history. As one would expect, Hogwarts contains no narthexes, since
Опять?
obviously those would not be
А зона подсвечена,
castles.
как поисковая.
Sir Athpuddle was the friendliest man. Now go.
At least we're out of the classroom.
The Hogwarts founders could never have achieved such architectural majesty without the aid of powerful magic.
Где эта информация про сэра?
What I wouldn't give to be back on a broom right now.
Revelio.
Тебе нормально тут? Нормально. Следы ожогов.
Hogwarts is impervious to the inexorable march of time. Perhaps that is why I admire it so.
Revelio.
In all the centuries that Hogwarts has existed, not once has it collapsed.
Машущий рыцарь. Чего там у него, петух на голове? Усатик еще такой. В шлеме.
Revelio.
Кучу страниц нашел, но не ту, что нужно.
Nothing quite so magical as history.
Так.
Dusty, immutable history.
А, уже вернуться надо? А где я ее нашел? Я даже не заметил.
Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Athpuddle.
Где она была?
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Athpuddle's affability was his undoing.
Это тот усатик был?
Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk. Eye contact is not always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not abide mourning the loss of a wizard.
Pity goblins and wizards can't get along.
True, but imagine how dull my lectures would be without goblin rebellions to discuss. History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting. The wise student, such as yourself, will learn from it. History is written by those who do their schoolwork, so they say. Or at least, I like to say that.
Домашнее задание. Хорошо. А у нас задание есть? Смотрим карту. Рукоятки палочек, золото. Магический рецепт. Магический рецепт. Давайте вот этот посмотрим. С рукоятками палочек. Ой. Где? Да.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble for this.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian.
Книжку
You
потерял,
might
что ли?
recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the common room. Well, I mastered that, and now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, it literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Получается, мне летающие книги надо собрать.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go.
2. Изи вообще. Если они прятаться нигде не будут. Где-то рядом.
Revelio.
Где ты? Как будто над головой где-то.
It's an outrage. No one makes a fool of Ferdinand Octavius Pratt.
Protego.
Да блин.
Accio.
Где она?
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Делов-то на 2 минуты.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Unless you want your classmates to know how you really feel about them,
Бабки
you
гони.
might reward me for my time.
Oh, you're not at all who I thought you to be.
Ну да перестань.
I wouldn't do that to you, Cressida. Only trying to teach you to be a little more careful.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Птица серая. Так, ребятки,
Relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
у вас есть для меня задание у кого-нибудь? Ни у кого? Ну и ладно. Сумятица из-за сладостей. Уизли? А куда, куда?
Leviosa. Revelio.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from the castle.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit that's helpful. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the 3rd floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
Are you asking me to steal from a shop?
Goodness, it's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honeyduke's is more than enough, and I only need a few. It's a sweets ingredient. They won't be missed, trust me.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find. This looks like the right statue. Now, what was the password? Descendium. Goodness, who knew this was all down here? Revelio.
Угу. Мы оттуда пришли, получается.
A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken though. Reparo. That seems to have done the trick. This castle will never cease to surprise me.
Так, я не понял. Паучки здесь есть.
Revelio.
Так я же отсюда пришел. Почему там паутина была тогда? Странно.
I'm trapped. How am I supposed to get out of here? Revelio.
Я уже такую штуку видел, но я не помню, что я с ней делал.
If I could lift this platform, I think I could get it to work.
Как ее поднять? Перышко нарисовано.
Leviosa.
I'm going to have to get past this.
Revelio. Leviosa. Reparo. Leviosa. Confringo.
One more to go and I'll make it across.
Reparo. Leviosa.
Something is getting in the way of that platform. Perhaps I should cast Accio to get that frame out of the way first.
Сраные шашки.
Leviosa.
Perhaps I should cast Accio to get that frame out of the way first.
Что она говорит? Нужно применить...
Perhaps I should cast Accio to get that frame out of the way first.
Почему рама не выделяется?
Perhaps I should cast Accio to get that frame out of the way first.
А, во. Хватит подходить, хватит. Что я неправильно делаю? Акцию ужать. А, это Левиоса. А акцию что у нас? Угу. Хватит, хватит, хватит подходить.
Leviosa.
That did the trick. This must be the way out. I need to find a way to open that gate.
Confringo.
Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes.
Revelio.
Фига дает. Где тут сундучок я видел? Что это? Это зачем? Я взял или нет? Нет, да?
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Hmm.
Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the
Да
dried
блин.
billywig stings for Gareth?
Сколько можно?
Revelio.
Угу.
I have the dried billywig
что нужно.
stings. Now, back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe is going to turn out. Accio! Guardian Leviosa!
Зачем она здесь стоит? Ну давай, двигайся. Нет, а залезть можно? Нет, вроде. А куда? Тут дверь. Странно. А почему я не допрыгну? Платформа была ниже.
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywig stings.
You got them! Incredible.
Getting them was more work than I expected. I'd like to be paid for my time.
Course. Didn't think it would be that much trouble, but I'm happy to pay for your help. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my first batch of fizzing whiz beer.
Сумятицы за сладости. 300 золотых отдал. Что с его плащом? Иди вари давай. Жду певчанского от тебя. И на этом будем заканчивать. Всем спасибо за просмотр, пишите комментарии, ставьте лайки и увидимся. Пока.